One thing I'd like to address, hopefully in a short video, are the color options that are available. Just other options as far as just your standard black T6 anodized handle. The two color options that are also out there are the olive drab that my really good YouTube friend 1AbominAble1. I'm doing this video basically for him. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll make a response, a video response, just for an individual question, if it warrants making a video. So anyway, tan option, olive option. Here they are side by side. Boy, if my knives aren't the perfect selling knives, huh? Aren't those beautiful? I've chosen to keep these out on my ottoman. I usually keep one Microtech of each model out on my ottoman, so that when I'm at the laptop or whatever, it's just something fun to play with. One thing I love about what they did with the olive and tan is that there's no drag on that bar. So I could pull this thing out 1,000 times and it's still going to look as good as the first. See that? Perfect. There's no rub at all. You got to make sure you insert it like this and you don't flip it around. You flip it around like that, you're going to scratch it. But you can keep those charging rods in real good shape. So precise, man. So precise. These things really are like the Maserati of knives. I mean, of automatic knives. No one does it like Microtech. So well engineered, so well thought out. Love or hate Tony Marfione, he is a gifted knife maker. I've heard some things that he's not the easiest person to deal with, but he is quite skilled, and he has that creative edge that a lot of people don't have. He's very eccentric. He's an artist. Like Bobby De Niro in Taxi Driver. He is truly an artist in knife making. So he knows what he's doing, and sometimes it's evident that he cares more than others. And the Halo 5, he clearly put a lot of thought into this creation. I'm going to do a few more snaps here. It's all about that snap. The hardest firing Halo in history. This thing is a mammoth. People look at automatics as being all show. Not these. Just like Denzel Washington says in Training Day, this thing's surgical. I'm surgical with this thing, Jake. Of course, he's referring to his shotgun in that movie. Olive and tan. I'm a sucker for tan, man. I'm a sucker for it. Especially when you add those camo stripes like on my my cutie scarab. So I'm gonna do now. Alright, one thing I want to point out. Late last year, Microtech had a price drop in a lot of their knives, and they also changed the models. As far as the aesthetics are concerned, I gotta tell you that the early 09 Troodons, I noticed something in particular about this knife. The early 09s to me did not have the same crisp action. I had some that I just wasn't totally taken by. The late 09 stuff, right around the time of the price decrease. I love this knife, absolutely love it. And for another reason, if it's ever legal, I got that black clip there, and I think it's pretty cool. It's sort of like the ant on the macaw, or the dinosaur, the Troodon dinosaur, man. Now a thing of old. And they, an inside source with Microtech tells me the reason why they've gone to the bead blasted clip is because of the scratching issues, that this flaked off easy or something. That's not an issue with me as far as from a collector's position. At the moment, I like the aesthetics of everything, the way it looks. You just can't beat that. Can't beat that Troodon dinosaur in there. Blends in with black cargos in particular. And most people, let's face it, prefer a black clip. A force to reckon with. The Combat Troodon's one of my favorites, especially the old stuff. Boy, if you got him late 09, man, you got a great knife. Nice, crisp, clean punch. Bam! And the early, differs so much from the early 09 stuff. In contrast to the early 09 stuff, it's just so crisp, so fluid. All right, y'all, have a good day.